Have you ever looked at yourself or photos of yourself and you think that one eye looks smaller than the other? Or if people come up to you and say, oh, you have sleepy eyes or a sleepy look, you may have ptosis. What is ptosis? It's P-T-O-S-I-S. It's not ptosis, it's pronounced ptosis. And this refers to a muscle inside the eyelid which has become weakened with time or age, or it has become disattached and it drops so that the eye can no longer lift up properly, so it looks like the shutter shades have come down halfway. Now, why do some people get ptosis? Well, the first is you could have been born with it, or it occurred in early childhood. This is called congenital ptosis, and sometimes you will see a kid who has an eye that looks half closed or sleepy, and that most likely is a congenital ptosis. In our teenage years, sometimes trauma that we did not consider to be very significant could be the cause. For example, you're playing football and the football hits you in the face and you develop a swollen one side of your face, or you get a black eye, and that hematoma which has developed can actually cause the muscle to become disattached from the cartilage within, and you could end up with a ptosis. Now, very commonly in women in their 20s and 30s and 40s is they're putting eye makeup on. And at the end of the day, they have to wipe that eye makeup off. So they're putting things on and taking things off. And that constant movement, that constant agitation of the upper eyelid may cause a condition called ptosis to develop. And as an older person in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you can still develop ptosis just by the process of aging. So the muscle, which should be attached to this little thin layer of cartilage, becomes disattached, or what we call disadhesed, and it loses the mechanical advantage for opening the eyelids. And the procedure requires us to do kind of like a double eyelid procedure, but in addition to just creating that double eyelid fold, we're looking for that deep muscle and reattaching it to the cartilage so that we now have maximum mechanical advantage to open your eyes and you can look nice, bright, and cheery-eyed.